Guys, welcome back. We're almost done with this series. Okay, now we're talking about the high end frequencies. That's 2K to 20K. Let's just jump right into this. Okay, so I'm going to go down to the bottom of this session. I have this track here called Sibilance Highs, right? The high end frequencies have have um, have some things, right? That range has some things. One very important thing is sibilance. This has to do with the S's and how sharp the S's are. Okay, you need to know, the first thing you need to know is that sibilance lives in the 8 to 12K range, 8 to 12K range in the highs. And that's just sharp S's. I don't know if this is set up that way or not because I'm hearing it pretty good. But in this track, we're going to hear sibilance. We're going to hear a lot of high end frequencies and a lot of crazy stuff. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to listen to this range. So let's listen to this range real quick. This is 2K to 20K. So that's what the highs sound like. If you want to listen to this on your computer, all you have to do is pull up an EQ. In this case, what I did was I went back to this EQ at the bottom. Yeah, so if you want to listen to this in your computer on Logic, in your Logic, the way I'm listening to it, instead of the compressed version, all you have to do is open an EQ, bring up your high pass filter, take it all the way to 2,000 hertz, and you're just listening to that range. So yeah, high range or treble, high end frequencies. Sorry, I'm trying to get my thing. All right, here we go. So high end frequencies are that. It's the clarity, right? It's the what I like to call the clarity or the crystallization. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you want to mythologize it, whatever. But yeah, high end frequencies are very important, right? So let's listen to this. I'm gonna pull up this vocal track right here real quick. So many situations successfully captured. You hear that? Do you hear those sharp S's? It's just really sharp. Those high end frequencies are really sharp. This can be fixed obviously using what? EQ, yeah, whatever. So let's pull up a parametric. Okay, now we're dealing with this range right here, right? 2K to 20K. So I'm gonna hit play again. So many situations successfully. Ooh, that's tough. Very tough. Go ahead and set up your Logic because I need you to follow me when we do this, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 25 hertz. I'm gonna grab right here the decibels, and I'm gonna cut as it's playing to see if I can get rid of some of that like 2,500 to like 6,500 range. Okay, so here we are. We're right here. Let's listen. So many situations successfully captured on shorthand film. See how that all of a sudden it cleans it up a little bit? It cleans it up. So many situations. Here's where we were. So many situations. And here's where we are. So many situations successfully captured off on shorthand film. Seeing so many skyscrapers. See, that feels better, but those S's, you see how those S's are still a little sharper? That's called sibilance. We're going to deal with that in a second. Yeah, I think I'm going to go -7 there at 2,500 hertz. And then that sibilance, right? The sharp S's, it lives in the 8 to 12K range. So we're going to go this way. We're going to go here. We're at 7,500. I'm going to move this over to 8,000 hertz. And I'm going to hit play, and I'm just going to, again, just start scrolling down. And in a second, I'm going to have you stop this and practice. But let's take a listen. So many situations successfully captured on shorthand film. Seeing so many skyscrapers. See how much better that feels? So let's listen to it with and without. Let's start with it on and then we'll turn it off.
So many situations successfully captured on shorthand film. Seeing so many skyscrapers.
See how that all of a sudden fixes some of those sharp S's? Here's a definition for sibilants. So you need to make sure that you understand that, right? And that you know how to fix this. Let's go. We're at the 8,000 range. I'm gonna go to 9 actually, and I'm gonna bring this down probably another say 13 dB, and I'm gonna listen.
So many situations successfully captured on shorthand film.
Here it is off.
Seeing so many skyscrapers.
Right, seeing so many skyscrapers. Listen to that with the EQ on.
Film. Seeing so many skyscrapers.
So much better. It's not perfect, but it's so much better. Now, if this was a real a real vocal track or a real interview, I would want to add a little bit of low end. Remember, low end adds body to the track or to the mix. Okay, so I'm going to go to 7,500 hertz, and I'm actually going to take this up to 5 dB, and I'm going to hit play.
So many situations successfully captured on shorthand film.
That feels better. It's got a little body in the voice now. You hear that? Hopefully you do. If not, you'll be practicing this in a minute. So I want to listen to this section right here, and I want to do it with the EQ on and then the EQ off. So let me make this EQ a little bit smaller if I can. There we go. So I want to see that file. And it's back. Great. What happened? One of y'all jinxed me. All right, here we go. So I'm going to hit play, and then we're going to listen to this off and on. We'll start with it on.
Seeing so many skyscrapers. Seeing
Off.
so many skyscrapers.
On.
Seeing so many skyscrapers.
Off.
Seeing so.
You see the difference? Very important. You need to know how to deal with sibilants. I'm going to say this so much, you're going to be sick of it by the time you get out of here. But anyway, look. So this EQ right here, this parametric EQ snapshot, this is kind of how we fixed those high-end frequencies. Remember, 2K to 20K is where your high-end frequencies live. In the next video, we're just going to do a quick recap. I'm going to throw some notes up there, and then we're going to move on to bigger and better things. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. One more video left, and then we move on from the series. Thanks, guys.